Good morning. So, happy Tuesday. I think today's Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. So, did you ever buy a new car or buy a new outfit or a new hat or something like that? And all of a sudden, after you did, you noticed that it was everywhere, that all of a sudden you saw it all over the place. You were like, oh my God, I started a trend. Now everybody is buying this car or this outfit or this hat or this jacket. Well, was it that you started a trend, or was it that those things were already there and you just didn't notice them? Chances are it was the latter of those two things, that in fact those things were there, but you weren't focusing on them. You know, humans are deletion creatures. Most of what's going on around us, we're not paying attention to because we can't. There's just way too much information, even before these devices happened. There's just a lot happening around us. And so a lot of it comes in and gets filtered out and we don't pay any attention to. But when you purchase that car or that coat or that outfit or that hat, now you started to focus on that and now you started to see it all over the place. I've done an example with you guys before where I have you look around the room and look for everything brown in the room and then close your eyes and tell me everything that's red in the room. And then if you really do that, then afterwards open up your eyes and look around for anything red. You're going to see a lot more red. There's a lot of things that you missed because you weren't focusing on the red. You were focusing on the brown. You were focusing on the icky part of the room, not the colorful part of the room. So the same is true when you commit to something. When you fully commit to something and say, I'm going to create this in my life. You've heard people say, I finally made a decision that I was going to do this. And then all of a sudden, all these things started showing up in my life. I got this, or I got that, or I met this person, or it fell into place, right? The universe provided, however you want to say it. Well, what happened is when you committed, your reticular activating system, that part of your brain that guides your focus, started focusing on, okay, if we're going to create this outcome, there's certain things that are going to need to happen. And it started searching for things to help you. And then, what do you know? Things start showing up. So this is why so many times we say, don't think about how you're going to get to where you want to go. Don't get wrapped up in the tyranny of how. Think about why you absolutely must create this outcome in your life now. Because when you get that why is when you're going to commit, and when you're going to commit is when you're going to start finding all of these different ways for that to happen. Because your reticular activating system, that part of your brain, is going to kick in and it's going to start showing you different ways. When Cortez got to the New World, he burnt his ships, and as a result, his men were highly motivated. A line from the movie The Hunt for Red October. And in that movie, Sean Connery, as a Russian captain of a ship, did the same thing. When they left to go defect, he sent a letter to Moscow telling Moscow that they were in fact defecting. Why did he do that? Because his men would then be very motivated because he says, we can't go back. We've burned our boats. So now we have to figure out a way to make this work. When you commit to the outcome, you're burning your boats. I'm going to make this work one way or another. And when you do that, you're going to find a way in order to make it happen. Have a great day, everybody. Thank you very much for watching. We're all in this together. Let's take care of each other.